Who's ready to learn 10 ways to grow your engagement every single week? Keep on watching because that's what we're talking about today. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am repping my brand new Jonas Brothers ball cap. I saw them in concert in Toronto last weekend. I actually ended up on the news talking about their show. So if you want a story time video about how I got on the local news talking about the Jonas Brothers, let me know in the comments and I could make that video. That aside, let's talk about Instagram engagement strategies. But also do legit let me know if you're a Jonas Brothers fan because I want to be friends. And also before I move on, shout out to Grace and Sarah that I saw at the concert who recognized me from my YouTube videos. That's so exciting. Thank you for saying hi. All right, so engagement is the most important factor when it comes to growing your account, especially when you're just getting started. I talk about this all the time, but community should be primary to content. Yes, content is important, but who you're making it for and how you treat them is even more important. That's what today's video is about. Sometimes engagement on Instagram can kind of feel like this abstract, uncertain task. We measure it in time rather than in checklists because we just think, oh, I'm gonna open up the app and go on there for an hour and that's me engaging on Instagram. But it's very important that the time you spend engaging on your account is intentional and structured so that you don't just end up scrolling through mindlessly and not really doing much at all. Which is why I've created this video and its companion checklist, which you can download for free at the link up here and also in the description. It's just a little PDF that summarizes what I'm going to talk about in this video and allows you to check it off every single week so that you know that you are staying on top of your engagement goals. This is a really great tool because it means that you can really know exactly what you're trying to do in terms of engagement each week on Instagram, rather than just saying, oh, I'll spend this amount of time working on it. You actually know that if you complete all these tasks, you've done some good engaging, and it means that, you know, it's gonna make some progress for your profile for sure. So all of that being said, let's dive into what these actual items are on this checklist and how they will help you grow your engagement. Number one, start a group chat. This is a new button that's been added to Instagram recently. If you're interested in the details, you can check out the video that I made all about it up here. But basically what it allows you to do is have your followers request to join a group chat. You can create it automatically with the people who have requested to join, and then you can talk about whatever you want in that DM group. The reason why I think this is important is A, Instagram made a button to do this, so clearly they are interested in the direct messaging side of the app and they want to see engagement there. But also it's just a really great way to get in touch with your followers and see what they're interested in seeing from you, how you can serve them best, and what kind of things they're struggling with related to your niche that you can help solve for them. I've made DM groups before like this to ask people which thumbnail I should post or what kind of struggles they're having as a YouTuber. There's all kinds of ways that you can use this little button, which I described in my video all about it, but I would recommend trying to use it at least once a week because it will really contribute to the engagement that you are doing in the app, which will then help your profile grow. The second thing I recommend doing is a live stream. Now I know this can be scary, which is why I made a video all about how to be confident in your Instagram lives, linked up here, go check it out. But basically, live streams are helpful because you get to connect with people in real time, which is really cool. And two, again, Instagram makes this a feature. It means they want you to use it. Like I've said before, Instagram's main goal is keeping people on their app longer. The longer people are on Instagram, the more ads Instagram can show to people, which is the more money Instagram can make. So it's all about keeping people on the app as long as they can. And if you help them do that, then they are going to reward you in the algorithm because it means your content is helping them get more eyes on more ads. Live streams do this because they keep people on the app for like a long time. If somebody comes to watch your live stream, they might be on Instagram for like 10 or 15 minutes in one go, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is in a world where we pull out our phones for 5 seconds, scroll through photos, and then put it away again. Instagram is really angling to try to become an app that people go and log into to spend hours on. You can see this with IGTV that are long form videos. They're trying to promote using live streams more often. It's all gonna help you in the algorithm if you lean into the direction that Instagram as a company is heading. Plus, live streams are just fun, in my opinion. It's a good way to get feedback from your audience, have conversation, and answer questions. So try to do one once a week and you'll be doing really good. Number 3, follow 10 new people. 10 is just an arbitrary number. You can follow as many as you want, but I would say at least 10. Because this signals to Instagram that you are spending time looking for content to consume, and it also might be 10 new people that would be interested in being friends with you or following your content. Now, I'm not saying do a follow for follow kind of structure, but I am saying when you follow new people, you want to find somebody that fits into one of these two categories. Either for one, a potential follower, so a great candidate for your community, somebody that is also interested in the same niche that you are in, and is ideally maybe a year or a few steps behind you in the process of growth. These kinds of people are ideal followers because it means they can learn from you, and so they might be interested in following your content as well. Even if they don't follow you, you can learn from them because they might help you figure out how you can best serve your audience, what kind of problems your audience has that you can solve, and how to speak to your ideal customer/follower. So it's really beneficial to do that. The second kind of category that you want to look for people in are your peers. If you follow people that are in a similar niche as you, doing the same kind of stuff for the same kind of people, that helps because then if your profile ever gets recommended through Instagram's algorithm, then it's more likely that you will get recommended to people that follow the accounts that you're following. And so this just helps Instagram get to know what kind of account are you, what are you posting, who are you posting for, who can we recommend your profile to, and in the long term will help you get more relevant followers on your profile. So just get out there and follow 10 new accounts a week, and this will help you broaden your scope, learn new things, and hopefully get recommended to the right audience. Number 4, post to IGTV. Unfortunately, right now, not a lot of people are watching IGTV videos from what I can tell. However, I am slowly building posting to IGTV into my Instagram strategy for one main reason, and that is what I listed before, that Instagram has created IGTV. They want people to spend time on it. And so if you post to IGTV, then you're probably gonna have a better chance at getting your feed posts seen, your stories seen, your live streams notified to people if you use all of their features. So I wouldn't recommend investing a ton of time into making your IGTV videos, but if you can repurpose content that you're already posting into your feed, into your YouTube channel or whatever it might be, then you can just put that on your IGTV and it kind of shows Instagram, look, I'm using IGTV, I'm putting content out there. And then if people do like to watch videos on IGTV, you have something to offer them. And if not, that's fine too, but at least you're signaling to the algorithm that you are an active account. Number 5, create a poll. This is super easy to do. It's just right there in your Instagram Stories app, and it allows you to engage with your followers a little bit more, maybe do some market research. In general, I would recommend using stickers like this as frequently as you can because it makes your Instagram stories more engaging and it literally takes like 2 seconds. Similarly, number 6, ask a question. This is another great Instagram story sticker that you can throw on to a story at least once a week and get feedback from your audience, maybe seek out questions for a Q&A, ask people for recommendations, whatever that looks like. This is a really great opportunity to engage more deeply with your audience. And when people see opportunities to engage on a story, they're way more likely to. If you leave it just open to them to have to approach you via DM. Oh, it's Mom. Hello? Okay, we're gonna finish this now. In general, if you use those Instagram stickers that are available, people are gonna engage with your story way more than if you didn't use them. Like, people probably aren't gonna DM you unless you specifically ask them to, because otherwise they need to like go out of their way to come up with something to say to you. So to encourage that engagement, do something like post the question box and ask for recommendations or questions for you to answer in a Q&A. Which brings us to my 7th idea for you to engage on Instagram every week, and that is by answering questions. You've thrown your question box out there, maybe you're doing a Q&A about whatever you're an expert on or whatever niche that you post about, then you can answer those questions in a weekly Q&A. This is great because people feel heard, they feel like you see what they asked and you're responding to it, you're giving valuable information and specifically speaking to what people are asking for, so that's awesome. If you don't want to do this as slides in your Instagram stories, then you could do this in your live stream. That function is also available, and both are really great ways to respond to your audience and answer their questions. Number 8, make a quiz. This is another really fun Instagram story feature. If you haven't tried it out yet, I would really recommend it. Maybe you want to quiz people on whatever niche you're in. Like, let's say that you're a Disney fan account. You could do a quick quiz about, the first season of Lizzie McGuire or something. I don't know why that's what came to mind for me, but it's an option. People love trivia, and it's a great way to like test their knowledge or just engage with something. It's kind of like a little game. Also, sometimes people use quizzes as like a poll with 3 options. That's also a way that you can do it and just tell people there's no right answer. Like, Instagram's gonna show you that there's a right answer, but there isn't necessarily one. Or you could use it as a way to reveal your latest video idea or your new video that's coming out. You can say, guess which video I'm posting today, and if they guess right, they'll know the right answer. I think also if they guess wrong, they will also know the right answer, but It's kind of a fun way to reveal your video topic. Moving into number 9, you should make a countdown, whether that's for your next blog post, email newsletter, podcast, YouTube video, whatever it is that you do, make a little countdown for it so people can add it as like a notification, and then they will be notified when that countdown ends. It's also just a fun way to remind people that you're posting new stuff, and this is usually when it happens, and adds another dynamic element to your Instagram stories. Last but definitely not least is the 10 by 10 rule. I've talked about this in videos before. I will link it up here so that you can get the full explanation, but essentially what it is a strategy and a system for making sure that you're engaging with different people through commenting on their posts or posts in various different locations. The idea is to pick 10 different places, whether it's a hashtag, location tag, industry leader's profile, your followers' posts, etc., and leave 10 comments in each of those places. In that video, I said you could do it every day, but today I'm telling you you can do it once a week because I get that there's a lot to do. And if you add this to your weekly checklist and you make sure that you do your 10 by 10 once a week, you're gonna be leagues ahead from where you are now if you feel like you're not really doing much engagement. So like I said, check out that video for further explanation on exactly how that strategy works, but I would encourage you to try to implement it once a week. And those are the 10 things you can do on a weekly basis to make sure that you are out there engaging on Instagram to the best of your ability and making your account grow. If you want this in a checklist format, you can go check that out and download it at the link in the description. You can hang it up somewhere, maybe even laminate it, and then like use whiteboard markers to check it off every week you do it. Whatever you want to do. You can also just use it digitally. But I think it's a great way to make sure that you're keeping on top of your engagement on Instagram. If you like this video, you would probably like this video all about how I make my Instagram stories on a day-to-day basis. I made a vlog picking up the camera every single time I post it to Instagram. Might be a helpful insight to you. But before you go, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. I post twice a week and I wouldn't want you to miss a single one. As always, I hope that you are having adventures and following your dreams, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!